how it feels without living.
Hello, I'm Dr. Drew Ribeye. I run the Pasadena Institute for Addiction. I'd like to give a warm welcome back, by popular demand, one of our most familiar and favorite patients, Joe Q.
Woo! Woohoo! Yeah! Man, welcome back!
Yeah, welcome back.
Welcome back, my friend.
My name is Joe Q. I'm a steak addict, and I'm a recovering meataholic.
Joe, could you tell us why you are back with us again?
I robbed a high-end butcher shop last month and made out with 25,000 pounds of ribeye. The judge told me I had to go to rehab, or he was going to put me back in jail and feed me as a vegan. I couldn't handle that. I love my beautiful fillets and eat my Angus brown chuck.
Joe, how did you get caught?
After I made off with the ribeyes, my truck freezer stopped working. I had to offload the ribeyes before they went bad. Some of the ribeyes were able to make a getaway. I got lazy and I didn't notice them leaving the truck. They went to the police station and they gave a great description of me, and when an APB went out, and
What happened to the ribeyes that you took hostage?
the ribeyes were given to a local homeless shelter, and they were grilled and they were eaten.
That is very beautiful. I'm so happy to hear that.
Yeah, it's a beautiful thing.
How much meat were you eating at the time you were apprehended?
At first, I was just eating a steak once a week. Before I knew it, I was eating fillets and tri-tips and T-bones, and then that led to ribeyes. I was spending most of my waking hours grilling and eating. Towards the end, I was binging on just prime ribeyes, just like you. I decimated your cousin, Johnny, and his whole family. I had about 100 of his family's ribeyes. So I'm sorry, Dr. Drew. I couldn't help myself. I was an addict. I was eating ribeyes because I had to. Please understand, I'm so sorry that I ate your cousin's family. But they were so good. Flavorful, and the marbleization inside of them was just amazing. They were fantastic. I would do it again.
Joe, when did your addiction to meat begin?
My addiction began when I was a baby, of course. And after about 3 months, my mother stopped letting me breastfeed. I had a very powerful suction, and I sounded like a pig when I would suckle. And it disturbed her. She thought I was a pig. Well, that abandonment, when she stopped letting me breastfeed, led me to lead on to the Gerber meat products. So I started off with the soft food, and I moved my way up to the Gerber wieners. And I was eating about 4 of those jars per day by the time I was 3. At 8 years old, I was first arrested for holding up a butcher shop and loading up my wagon with about 100 pounds of juvenile system really threw the cookbook at me. They made me wear this beef identification tag whenever if I get within 100 feet of a restaurant or a butcher shop, the thing starts beeping and they come and they'll arrest me. So I have to wear this thing until I get clean, doctor. That's why I'm here. So I gotta wear this silly thing. It's like something from Star Trek. At 15, I walked into a restaurant and I held up a table and I took a guy's bone-in ribeye. And the guy didn't press the charges because he was a recovering steak addict himself. But the judge still threw the book at me. And he made me do 30 days of community service at our local zoo. I had to feed low grades of beef to the lions and the tigers. That was a little scary, because I thought I was going to be a meal for them. Joe, reach down inside and tell me what you think is going to help you. My fellow meat friends, I love you all. You're my friends. And I just want you to know that I surrender. This is where the answers are for me to recover and be a functioning carnivore. In this world of meat and shrimp and fish, it gets confusing at times, and this book lays it out. It gives you 19 solid recipes from beef to chicken and fish and seafood and yes, even the pig. It also gives you the historical elements going back 11,000 years, and then goes into modern day primal man's love of the grill. This is the answer, Dr. Drew. Dr. Drew Ribeye, thank you for your help. I already feel more empowered and better. Thank you, Filet. Thank you, Angus Chuck. You've all helped me recover. Marinate often and grill responsibly. The answer lies in this book to your recovery.